Hi, everyone, and welcome to Fight 415. I'm Dylan McGrath.
And I'm Icy Mike. Before we move on to our next fight, we'd like to thank our sponsor, the South Carolina National Guard.
Your future is here with the National Guard.
Go Guard!
And now let's get on to our next fight.
All right, first fighter making their way out of the red corner. Standing 6'1" with a 1-0 record out of combat performance. Please welcome Aaron Redneck Raccoon Johnson.
What have all his supporters had to do with Raccoon Eyes? Aaron, the Redneck Raccoon Johnson, who's 1-0, had his opponent drop out and is going to be doing a exhibition bout versus Jacques Gornail.
Jacques Gornail.
Jacques Gornail, who is
7-0.
Yeah, a Fight For It mainstay, like he's been here a bunch.
And he's the Lightning Strikes champion. Also, I think he just got back from a 3-month retreat in Thailand.
Okay. You're going to do great. Aaron Johnson using the nickname
His
Redneck
opponent
Raccoon.
also coming in undefeated with a 7-0 record. Fighting out of the blue corner is Jacques Gornail.
There he is, Jacques Gornail, representing, as always, Immortales Fight Club with head coach Saul Martinez in tow.
That's a cool name, too.
Immortales?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Sam always says Immortals, and Saul really does not like it when people call it that. So I make sure I pronounce it correctly every time.
No, it's Spanish, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jacques looks
in
scary
dude.
Crazy shape.
Yeah.
He looks, for a guy who literally was on the couch this morning and didn't know he was going to fight, Jacques in crazy shape.
Well, you can see when they don't know that you see it just right here. You just see it right there, and that's it. The rest of them,
yeah,
shredded, and usually they'll just carry a little bit. You know, if they're a real fighter, the guys that blow up 20, 30 pounds between fights, that's not healthy, and they won't have a long career. He probably stays pretty close. And in the striking sports, they stay closer than MMA.
I know Jacques has been doing a lot of training at my gym, Elevate MMA Academy with Cheyenne before he moved to Boston, a lot of those guys, and obviously he's been in Thailand. You know, he's done it all.
Yeah.
He's fought some good guys, and now he's here giving this kid a fight. I mean, really, this kid was basically like, I'm about to go outside in the parking lot with a sign that says, does anybody want to fight me? And Jacques answered the call. Just happened to be here to watch his teammate Brandon fight for a title, and he's in there.
And Aaron Johnson doing if you're unsure what you're looking at, like if you're not quite sure what's going on, Aaron Johnson is trying to display his technique, show what he's made for. He trained hard for this. He got ready for this, and Jacques is going to give him a little bit of room here and there, and then if
if Aaron turns it up,
if Aaron steps it, it's basically, as the more experienced fighter, he's going to let Aaron dictate where it goes, and always try to stay one step ahead of him. Yeah, you see the experience.
So clean.
Yeah, the kicks. The kicks are one place where you can see the timing and experience differential. When Aaron Johnson throws a kick, Jacques' defense for it is in place before the kicks even begun.
Classy gentleman is Jacques Gornail.
Veteran move there. He threw a knee that Aaron almost ducked into and almost turned into a knee to the face, and Jacques pulled it back and didn't complete the knee. Telegraph that. He's showing him how to spin. You want to spin? I'll show you how to spin. That's a pretty common thing to happen in striking sports. Like, if I spin, you're going to spin, and if you spin, I'm going to spin.
Yeah.
It's the trap.
Oh, we're throwing spinning stuff now.
Oh, yeah. I do that too. I can spin too. And usually, this would be one of the rare exceptions, usually the second guy to spin shouldn't have done that. You know, if you didn't have the idea to spin, don't spin. This would be a case where
it's okay to spin, maybe.
Well, Aaron Johnson threw a very telegraphed attempt at a tornado kick, and then Jacques answered back with a spinning back kick.
Yeah, I think it does. It speaks to the nature of the bout, and neither of these guys fighting for their.
The coach sitting on the stool. The coach is sitting on the stool.
Saul is a character, man. I'll tell you, he's funny. He's one of those rare guys that can doesn't have to be talking to make you laugh. Like
he didn't say a word.
His mannerisms,
his face,
his action. He's so funny.
Just his smile in his eyes. It was just funny.
But the fact that Jock, didn't come out here and just immediately put it on him and gave him some room to work, that once again speaks to the character of Gornail.
I predict we'll see a little more output as this thing goes on because he's definitely in complete control at all times. I believe he's gonna let the kid work and then he's gonna pour it on.
I think that was what a lot of the first round was, and he still outstruck him 2-1.
Excellent display of class. Aaron caught that head kick only because Gornail didn't throw everything into it and then let it down because he didn't earn that catch, and that's a very classy move. Instead of just continuing to sweep him or dump him or push him over.
Trying to hit a strike,
yeah. Like I could have, Jacques would have told him, I can kick harder if you want me to. Oh, good little punch combination from Aaron Johnson there. Good quick hands.
Yeah, he's getting comfortable. He's getting a little comfortable in there now.
Yeah. You see Jacques piling up feints, feinting the knee to the hands to the knee to the grab. He's piling up the feints. Good overhand right from Johnson. Ooh. And a beautiful combo and a fadeaway from Jacques, and then that right head kick. But Johnson's got his defense in order. He's slipping punches, he's keeping his hands up, and he's throwing good combinations back. But you see the level of Jacques' timing. The defense is always in place, and the jab is going to be there when he comes in.
And a lot of time it's Jacques who's kind of reacting rather than predicting, and that's hard to do in a fight unless you're very miles ahead of your opponent, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, no, by no means is Aaron Johnson a slouch. All right, he's landed some good punch combinations, kept his defense up, and he's landed a couple good overhand rights. It's really amazing to see. This is again, we talked earlier about the difference between fighting and martial arts a little bit. I touched on it. This is showing what martial arts is.
Yeah, definitely.
We can compete a little bit. We can test each other and display to ourselves, to our teams, to our friends, to our family, and to the spectators the technique that they have in a safe and professional and way with a lot of sportsmanship. And if you don't understand what you're looking at, you can't fight.
That is important to notate as well. Yeah, you're simply uneducated.
Yeah.
The
Which
redneck
is okay.
raccoon.
Which is okay.
You might be the type of guy to wear a puka shell necklace and a shark tooth to an MMA fight with a button-up shirt. If you think something like that is the case.
I want to see if Jacques pressures him a little bit and tests him a little bit.
This is the time to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's what.
I think it would be appropriate. Yeah, we're gonna. I think. Yeah.
There's no need to try to kill the kid, but now you got to show him this is what you could expect in a real fight.
In case you were wondering, his range and timing is just so good. Ooh, good uppercut. Yeah, they're trying. Whoa! Narrowly avoided a head kick there.
That's the kind of kick I've seen Jock hit a lot of people with, is that outside hook kick, not something you see everybody throw and something you see less people throw well.
Yeah, he missed with the high kick, and then instead of having to fully reset, can just kind of send it back. It's not so common in kickboxing or in MMA or any of the modern combat sports. Good gazelle punch. It's not as common, the twist kick or hook kick, those type of kicks.
Yeah, who was it that was throwing those a couple of years? Ryan Hall.
Yeah.
Ryan Hall was throwing those as a way to try to get people to take him down.
Yeah. Yeah, please take me down.
Look, I'm throwing this crazy unorthodox kick. Jock's putting a little bit more pepper on him now.
It's like the Askren spinning back fist. It's like if it lands, cool. If you take me down, cool.
Very nice teep to the body. I think that's one of those moves that really separates the men from the boys, proverbially, in kickboxing, is that teep to the body.
Yeah, because the footwork required to avoid it but still be able to answer back is pretty advanced. Because anyone can, all the way in, all the way out, anyone can avoid a teep kick. Anyone can figure that out on their first week. But being able to avoid it and answer back is very difficult.
Big shot from Jock.
Beautiful
there.
combo from Jock. High kick followed up with the straight punches.
Great fight. Great exhibition between these two.
Excellent display.
And once again, I can't speak highly enough of the character of Jock Gornail to take that fight and the conditions by which he accepted it. I mean, that is, in the words of the great Tony Ferguson, who fights later tonight, champ shit only.
Yeah. Yeah, especially considering there's no way he could know that Aaron Johnson wouldn't say, you know what, I think I got this guy's number, I'm going to try.
Or yeah, I mean, I'm sure if he would have gone out there and swung for the fences on Jock, we would have seen a much different fight.
Gornail for stepping in tonight and having this exhibition fight. This won't go against any record or for any record tonight. Fighters to the center of the ring, thank you so much. We're going to declare this the draw. Nice round of applause for these two boxers here.
Classy thing.
Good job, guys.
If you're not clapping, you can't fight.